Hello, Dennis.
Hi, Stan.
How are you today?
I'm pretty tired, Stan.
Are you?
I'm doing it, banged out full hours, full day of work. Instantly went and picked up my kids.
Okay.
Came back, and I haven't washed my truck in some time. And I just really just got into her, just fucking laid into her.
I saw you actually. That's something I was going to talk to you about. I saw that you had the kids.
Well, I make the boys earn their keep. I try to, at least like a little bit. They're still young.
100%. When I saw that, I was like, "That's great parenting."
Yeah.
So, right there, I was like, "That's very AB of you to just instill that right in them." You know?
Well, I mean, they have a gun. It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah. Well, they have a what?
The power washer. It's a gun.
The wand. Yeah.
Yeah.
When
you call it a wand?
When you said they had a gun, I was like, a gun?
You call it a wand?
Okay,
Stan.
so even that, Luque just literally got back to me right now and said, let's do Sunday night.
Okay.
I mean, I thought right now, I'll be like, I'll drop Luque the link, but I didn't talk to him until just now.
Mm-hmm. But, you call a power washer a wand, like the gun of it?
They call I guess the gun, yeah. I don't know.
A gun, because it's a gun. You have a handle with a fucking trigger, big, barrel. It's a gun.
Yeah.
A wand would be like a stick that you...
All right, so kids power washing. Where were you going with that? Just out there in the keep. I saw that. And I was actually
I was like power washing my... Oh, I got a question for you as a handyman. So my kids, run their bicycles into like my PVC fence.
Okay.
And there's like black marks, right? But the power washer isn't taking it off. Is that something I gotta scrub, or do I gotta get like a buffer and buff that shit out?
You know what? You can almost maybe scrape it with something without
like a razor blade type deal.
Something plastic and hard, so it doesn't like scratch the PVC.
Okay.
Or you could use like some Goo Gone or some of that orange spray clean, some shit like that. That stuff usually can work on scuff marks like that.
Because I got a lot of, like, my whole fence, my kids just fucking...
Was there any discipline involved when that transpired? Or it just happened? My bad.
No, this is over, a couple of years of them riding their bikes and, learning how to ride their bike and using the fucking fence to stop.
So you didn't watch UFC 265?
I had my little guys this past weekend, and then I was like, oh, the fights are on. So I went to put it on, and I was like, oh, this was a pay-per-view. In my head, I thought it was like a really good fight night.
No, it was supposed to be... What's her name again? Amanda Nunes was supposed to be on the card, too. So it was supposed to be like a little bit more of a big card than just that interim title fight that they threw together.
Who was she supposed to fight again?
What's her name? Juliana Pena.
Oh, right. Did one of them get COVID?
I don't know what happened with that one.
I'm pretty sure I think the champ got COVID, I think. Or did Penne get like hurt or something?
What time would we think Sunday? Let's give me an idea. Maybe 7, 8? Or we don't know.
I like when the sun goes down. Ish.
Doesn't everyone?
Give me 8. Give me 8. That gives me time to come home.
All right, that's what I went with.
And if I'm like super tired, I'd be like, you got X amount of minutes.
If you were free.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Stan. Coming on the podcast for me lately is almost like working out.
Working out?
Yeah. Like you don't always feel like it, but as soon as you start doing it, you feel good.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Sometimes I dread the show. I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel like
You buzzkilled me a little bit before. I was like super excited, whistling and shit, and then I was like, "What time?" You were like, "I don't know." I was like, "Thanks, thanks for that zinger right there."
It was the kid's mother, just like went and worked out and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about fighting, I guess.
But yeah, Menace's kids is why we're a little late with our episode tonight. I had had a joke. We were gonna be like, "Yo, we're gonna get better at jiu-jitsu tonight by osmosis with Gilbert and Jessica Penne." Jessica Penne was actually heartbreaking. I'm gonna say it to her when we get her on. She said Sunday or next week too. I didn't want to see Carolina lose, but I didn't want to see Jessica lose either.
Why do you want to see Carolina lose?
I like her. She's like a sweetheart. She's fucking, seems like a nice lady. She's cute.
Is that 4 in a row for her?
I think 5 in a row.
What happened?
She was crying on Instagram saying how she's going to retire just the game, She's just a striker.
Damn.
So Jessica Penne, I forget how Jessica Penne, maybe threw a kick, didn't get dropped, but threw a kick or something, wound up in a scramble, something wound up on her back. Jessica Penne waved her down. Like in how jiu-jitsu people do that.
Oh, yeah.
And Carolina went, okay. Immediately came down. Jessica Penne swept her. And then...
Bar that ass.
Just fucking started...
What round was that?
First round. Quick.
Because I saw... That's what I think I was scrolling through Instagram requests and I saw Jessica won. I was like, oh, shit, the fights. And that's when I went to go...
Yeah.
Get on.
Jessica pulled off the armbar.
Yo, you see her grin, like a menacing grin, like smile of pain.
Who?
Jessica. She had this sinister smile after she armbarred her and won.
Yeah. Well, that was even what I want to talk to her
awesome.
about. Is we could almost go like her therapist, and we could talk to her so. Take us back to a year ago, even. 16 months ago, and this is where you're at mentally in your career. We could talk to her like that jokingly. But
now she's on a 2-fight little boss.
She got a bonus too.
Yeah.
So she got that bonus money. Next fight, she might come out with some double Ds.
Well, the UFC likes her, right? She's a
Imagine that. Imagine if Jessica Penne came out with the breast implants and joined that little.
Wow.
You've seen that. We've seen it recently. A lot of women. Next time I want to get two girls on the podcast, one that has breast improvements, I guess you can call them, enhancements, and one that doesn't, and just ask them the pros and cons to their career about it. When you were like, I want to get 2 girls, my brain immediately was like, 2 girls with breast implants? 2 girls with breast implants?
Oh, they're like a yin and a yang, and see
fighting. Fighters were saying
for fighting, yes.
Okay, and then we could even
right. Well, I think that me and my buddy Kyle Sermon talked about this. Is for some of these girls, for example, Joanna Champion, right? She looked like a skeleton fighting at 115, right?
Yes.
And now she just added to for her making weight probably is pretty tough. And then she adds at least 2 pounds, right?
Well, that was why she lost at 115 was because the weight cut.
Because of those bad boys, huh?
No, but before those bad boys. She got those bad boys after she lost the belt.
I know. What I'm saying is now you added 2 pounds on to your weight class, right?
I'm saying she struggled to make 115 with those things, without those things. And then she went up to 125 kind of when she got those. Then she went back. And she makes it. She changed her diet. I don't know. But yeah.
But that's what I'm saying right now. But on the same token, I mean, sex sells, right? So I would imagine some of these brand ambassadors and shit like that, or these brands, might give these girls more money for
1,000,000%.
They find them more marketable, right?
And then I even think the look good, feel good, fight good type thing. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. I know if her guy, right? You're abbed out, you're shredded, definition, you're like, yeah, I look great. But for a girl, I don't know that.
You send those couple of Hail Marys every now and then, someone shows up.
What?
When you send those Hail Marys every now and then.
What do we got?
Gilbert Burns.
What's up?
Gilberts. Wow. I like your shirt.
What's he got?
Like that shirt, right?
Great shirt. John
that's amazing.
That's right.
That's amazing. Gilbert Burns, welcome back to Menace and the Man. Congrats on the recent victory as well.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Assassin.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's always one of those ones when you fight Wonderboy, you're like, you don't know how this one's gonna go.
Yeah, he's danger, but I put a little record on the guy, right? No one took him down the way I did. One time every round. And no damage at all. A lot of control. It was good. I like that fight, and I think I showed a blueprint to a lot of guys, to all the wrestlers, Colby, Kamaru, if they eventually fight him, Chiesa, I like that fight.
So real quick, right? You're fighting a guy. If the guy is like snarling at you and drooling and like, you can see in his eyes that he really wants to hurt you versus a guy that's like, oh my God, listen, it's such an honor. Hang on, let's both be safe. Let's have fun. Which guy would you rather fight?
So I'm thankful for my jiu-jitsu life, because I learned so much from that, especially being an UFC fighter already, and I keep grappling. So that happened before in jiu-jitsu. I was fighting the World's No Gi 2013, 14, I don't know. And a guy came at me right before we grappled, And I'm very hyped. I don't care if I'm fighting, if I'm grappling, if I'm fighting MMA. I'm very nervous. I really want to beat the guy. I'm very competitive. Even if you're just gonna grapple, I know, but I still very, very nervous. And the guy came at me and he softened me up a little bit. He came in, hey brother, I'm a huge fan. I like you so much. He showed me my highlight. That's the thing that I watch every day before my training. And then thank you. And I went to the fight, and I went a little bit more softy, I would say, because the guy was super cool, my fan, and I freaking lost that match because I lost the focus, because of that guy.
Oh,
so and I was very mad at me because that happened before, and eventually I grappled that guy again. And I was just like, man, I'm going to beat the crap out of that guy now. And I was focused. And then he tried to do the same thing again. And I said, yeah, thank you. Yeah. And the match started. I just ate the guy. I literally mauled the guy, took him down super quick, boom, went to the back, and I cross-faced the guy in the mouth. Like, as soon as I had an opportunity, I don't even try a choke. I just cross-faced the guy in the mouth, and he tapped. And his mouth was bleeding and everything. And then I lost a fan because the guy unfollowed me, didn't talk to me no more. And I don't give a damn, I don't care, but I won the match. So that was a lesson learning. And when Luque lost to Wonderboy in New York, I had one of the worst days of my life when Luque lost. Because the family decided to go to watch the fights because it was the BMF belt. So family, can we go there? Yeah, we got tickets. Family went there. I was cornering Luque. And my wife and my kids were watching with Vicente's wife, Luque's wife. So ended up that one of my kids, Pedro, the oldest one, biggest one, heavy, he fell asleep during the fight. So he went down. And my wife had a very good seat, and Vicente's wife didn't have a very good seat at all. So what they did when Vicente was about to fight, they swapped. They changed the seats. So Vicente's wife had a better look to the fight. And then my oldest son, Pedro, was with Carol, Vicente's wife. So Pedro fell asleep, and he was big and heavy, bro. And my wife was with Joshua that fell asleep as well. after Vicente lost, they were so mad they fell asleep. Bro, Vicente lost. He got to go to the hospital. Freaking Trump was there. All the freaking security, CIA, that shit was crazy. You know?
They're fighting.
And bro, after that, it was taking so long. I was carrying Pedro. Vicente went to the hospital. I was carrying Pedro. The freaking MSG security service, they stopped every time. No one moves, and they gotta carry Pedro. Don't move. You know. Vicente left the bags. Daniel left the bags, and I have my bags. So I put all my bags, pads, Pedro, and they closed the door. You got.
Did you lose him too?
Yeah, we'll lose audio for a second, Gilbert. Now we got him.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we got you.
Lost it for like 4 seconds.
Battery, if better know?
Yeah, no, we got you.
Okay. So, and then I got to walk all the way to the other side of MSG to get the bus. I got the bus, man, just to go to the hotel. It started raining, a lot of traffic. When I got on the hotel, so the family was there, we had an Airbnb like 2 miles away from the hotel. So I looked to try to get an Uber or a cab. You guys know how New York is.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic, crazy. I couldn't go. So I have to walk with Pedro and all the bags. When I was walking, it started raining.
And he's not waking up this whole time. Yeah. He's just out.
On my head, he was out.
Little kids, right? At a certain hour when they're out, it's just
that's weird. I cannot hear you guys that much, but can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Oh, okay. Now I hear you guys better. Okay. So on my head, when I got home, I was so tired, so pissed at Wonderboy. Because if Luque won that fight, nothing that would happen. Even if it does happen, with a win, everything is good. I don't care. So I already had that. And when Luque lost, he came at me like, Vicente just lost. You just fought the guy. And then, I'm such a huge fan of you guys. Guys can be a champion. And then he was giving me a speech, and I just want to beat the crap out of him. And then a deep breath, relax. Okay. And then, so everything happened. I got the fight, and I was already ready for that. I'm not your friend, bro. I'm going to try to knock you out. You're going to try to spin kick me, and don't come like that. And I wasn't already buddy with him. So when I saw him in the weigh-ins, before the weigh-ins, when I get on the line, you know how they do the line. He was in front of me, and he tried to he was trying to be super cool. And laughing and stuff. I just look at him like, good luck. Good luck. Shook his head very, very hard. And that's how everything started, And then even the day of the fight, when they got him out there going, adrenaline is pumping, the guy was just like, I remember his face, like let's touch your hands. Bro, we're fighting, bro. Don't come at me trying to be,
Well, I don't think he can help it. I think that's his nature.
I think he can. I think
that is his nature. I
think it's a little fake. I think it's a little fake. I do think.
Yeah?
I do believe it's very fake. Because when the fight was over, he said, man, that was a good fight, a good strategy. You're very strong on the clinch. Man, you're very strong. You're stronger than I thought. I felt, and then he sat a little bit, and then he gave an interview. I don't know how he win a fight like that, blah, blah, blah. I think he's very fake.
Oh, he started saying he doesn't know how you won the fight?
Yeah, he gave an interview for that guy, Lynch, James Lynch.
Why? He thought he won that fight, Wonderboy?
No, he said he don't understand how I won the fight like that, just holding him and I was scary and blah, blah, blah. But when the fight was over, he said, man, you're very smart, you're very strong, you control the fight, good fight. And at the end, he just changed the whole script. I just think he was very fake.
Yeah, that's disingenuous.
Yeah, because me personally, right, when I'm like if you're in my weight class and like if you're even around my number, you are so on my radar. Like I'll give you like a what's up, and I'm like, hey, I'll buy you a drink. You want to hang out later? No. If you're anywhere close to my radar, it's
we're fighting. And you can be cool, you know. You can be what's up, bro? How you doing?
Hey,
good luck.
Good luck. Know? That's it.
Yeah.
But I will even your soul. We can't hear you.
Back. See, that thing goes in and out. Let me take that one out. Let me take that thing out.
That's funny though that the nicest, what do they call him? Nicest motherfucker. Gilbert's like, not feeling it, you know.
Better now?
Yeah, now we got you.
Still, I don't hear you guys. That's good.
Oh, we got you.
Okay. Well, it's very, I don't know what's going on with my phone. But I just think, you know, even Vicente is super cool, but he's not laughing at you, he's smiling at you, you know, celebrating, like being very, in Portuguese, we call making a party. You know, you don't make it a party for your opponent. You know, you don't be like, what's that? No, come on, bro, we're fighting.
Act like you've been there before.
Well, I think there's two extremes, right? When you're super duper nice, I personally think you're nervous. And when you're drooling and trying to fight, like before the fight, I think you're really nervous. I think there's this medium in the middle, like, but you can still be very nervous. I think the guys that are really mean and like drooling, snarling, I think they're the most scared though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. But I just think it's my opinion, you know, might be wrong. I don't know him personally, but the way I think I already didn't like the guy so much because he already beat my guy. And secondly, he said one stuff, and then he said a different stuff. And another thing too, if I lose to you, right? That's me thinking. If I lose, I'm gonna try to learn. I'm not gonna criticize you. If you beat me, I'll be like, you know, I fell on my shield, you know, like I lost to Kamaru. Man, he did great. He did amazing. I made mistakes. I went crazy. I need to fix my mistakes. I'm not gonna give it an excuse. Oh, the guy just hold me. The guy, come on, bro. I think he's very fake. I don't like the guy. He can be nice, but I just don't like the guy.
Oh, but even you beating him, you're right there. So you mentioned the Usman fight. You're right there now. You beat a guy like Wonderboy right there in the mix now. Your boy Luque just took out Chiesa, so now Chiesa's out of the mix. It's literally you and Luque coming right back after Usman.
Yeah, we have who's number 5 now? I think Wonderboy 5, Luque 4, Leonardo is 3, me 2, Colby 1, right? I think that's it.
I think it was you. Someone. I think.
Whatever happened with that? I thought that was going to happen. You versus Colby.
That's what I thought was going to happen. After I lost, I said, okay, Leon's next. I think it's going to be Leon against Usman and me against Colby. That's what I thought. But then Leon never fought, and that fight with the Chimaev never happened. And then I poke with Bilal. And then freaking Nate Diaz got in a conversation. He didn't beat the guy the way he should, you know, and then he get pulled out. He gets skipped, you know, no, that guy. And the way I see it, too, UFC doesn't want that guy to be a champion because if the UFC is kind of, you know, you need one more fight.
You'll be a champion within 4 or 5
at least you're going to do a fight.
Right? He wants a little stretch. What did he win? 4 fights?
At least you're gonna have a title shot. You know, you cannot be the champion, but they're gonna make you a title shot.
Yeah.
But he has 9-win streak. I don't know, and then he never fight for the title. So I don't believe the UFC wants him as a champion. So, and the drive that I have, and a lot of guys have, a lot of guys don't. If you really, really want to be the champion, you're already on the mix. You're already top 10. You're already top 5. Man, fight anyone in there. Keep that little streak. If you be like 3 top 10, you already fighting for the title. And the guy's number 3 right there. I don't want to fight this guy. Come on, bro. You need to do one more fight just if you really believe you can be a champion. And he's number 3. I'm number 2. And he don't want to fight me. That doesn't go through my head. If you really want to be the champion, be the number 2 guy, you're going to fight for the title. And they say no. I just like
no question about it either.
Doesn't make sense.
In the history of UFC, you've seen so many times where the number 8 guy fights for a title or something crazy like that. You're like, what? So people are like, it could happen.
For sure.
But let me just put myself in position to be ready for that opportunity versus like Gilbert's tough to be champion.
Like Chimaev back then. Right? Before he got COVID, before all that shit happened to the guy, if he had beat Leon Edwards, he was fighting for the title. With no doubt about it.
Yeah.
With no doubt about it. With the guy with 4 fights in the UFC fighting for the title. Crazy, right? But that guy's 9-win streak and nobody.
That guy already retired. How do you already retire?
Who they book him? They gave him.
I know, but remember he said, "I'm retiring."
No, he retired because of COVID.
Yeah.
No, but he's fighting Li Jinliang. But Halloween, he's fighting under Halloween.
Even like you said with Leon Edwards, Menace asked that question last week. Yeah, that's what's going on with Leon Edwards. He keeps turning down. He turned down too many fights, is why he's not next. And then the next fight,
he don't. But at the end of the day, the way I see, those guys don't believe they can be a champion, because I fought already two of the hardest guys in that division. Even that I'm not. I don't have a lot of history in that division. I have even more history in lightweight than I have on welterweight. But at welterweight, I fought Maya, Woodley, Kamaru, Wonderboy. That's not an easy fight.
No,
okay, I'm a grappler. Yeah, but Damien got my back.
And some of them on short notice, right?
Kamaru was like 4 weeks fighting for the title. Title Woodley too, 4 weeks. But the way I see is even if you I lost to Kamaru, yeah, but I knocked Damien Maya out. I dominated Woodley, knocked out several times, taken down several times, knocked down Kamaru, and took Wonderboy down like 3 times, dominating him too. So, I even this guy got 9-win streak, but even my history in that division is better than these guys. They can say whatever he wants, but I beat Nate Diaz. Yeah, he wasn't even ranked. In a fight before that, I poke Bilal Muhammad. Yeah, and before that, he was 2 years without fighting, and then he fought Gunnar Nelson, I think, and it was a split decision. So that's why nobody cares so much. That guy has 9-win streak and don't fight. It's crazy for me sometimes.
Yeah, if he was smart, he would do Twitter, Instagram, something, and be like, "Who doesn't have a fight? That's who I want. Gilbert, you just got to win. You want to run this, Gilbert? But he's not.
Let's do it. Yeah. No, and he called me out. He did call me out, but he called me out right after Fight Island when I pulled out because of COVID. And Dana right after the fight was saying, "No, Burn is still next. Burn is next." And the guy still calling me out, bro. Dana say I'm next. Why am I gonna fight you? You're crazy or what?
Right. Well, he's trying to build clout. Like, look, I called him out and he said he didn't want to fight me. Like,
100%.
Dude, I'm fighting for a title. I'm fighting for a big. The reason why we're here is for that belt. Why would I go backwards and fight you?
And now it's the opposite. Now Dana saying, I think Leo should do one more fight.
Yeah.
And now he's like, no, I'm not fighting. Like, I called you out. You're like, man, it doesn't make no sense.
I didn't get why they gave Leon Nate Diaz, or that was even a chance. They gave him the chance to be a star, and he didn't.
Yes.
He dropped.
Now you got it. That's exactly why they give that fight. Okay, that guy. Fuck. That guy has a lot of win streak. Let's see if he beat Nate, becomes a star, and we make a big pay-per-view card. Leon against Kamaru, and that guy go out there and get rocked on the freaking last minute of the fight. Nate lose, but he looks like a winner. He did the.
The most memorable thing about that fight was Nate rocking him and then pointing at him.
And if you take a good look, they try to make that fight to hype Leon. But at the end of the day, I don't think that fight did good for Leon. I think that fight did bad for Leon.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, okay, he beat
Gilbert, you're always down to fight, right? So I saw Jake Shields put up like me being beating Gilbert Burns, right? And then I'm scrolling down the next day, and then you'd be like me mauling Jake Shields. But then I saw a thing, Jake Shields like, listen, man, I gotta give the guy credit where credit's due. Like, we don't like each other, but like the dude is down to fight anybody, anywhere, and like yeah, we don't like each other, whatever. But like, I gotta respect him for that. Like as a fighter, like I gotta like take my hat off to that. And I was like, Jake Shields, nice, all right, Jake Shields.
He already turned out to grapple me because Chael called me and they say, "Oh, this whole month I'll be in Mexico and next month with this and that. I don't know if I can grapple right now." You know, like he said he would grapple. Okay, let's grapple, Chael. Oh, you want to grapple? Fuck it, let's go. And then the phone ring and
because he beat you on like points, right? When you're the first whatever, and then you wrestled him with submission only and mauled him. Yeah. But of course, you know, you didn't get the submission. Look, but like if it was points that second time, you would have like tech falled him if there was a tech fall in jiu-jitsu.
The first one was EBI. If you don't know EBI rules, 8 minute submission only. So no one submitted nobody will go to EBI rules. EBI rules, you start on the back. You start on my back and start on your back. If we don't submit each other, we go for the second round. After third round, if no one submits no one,
it's time to get out.
Who escapes first, he gets the win. But I was freaking chasing submission. That's why it kind of opened up a little bit. He escaped. That guy got on my back and he just hold. And then he won. He was celebrating. I was just looking at him like, we're going to fight again. Next time we fought, I mauled him with submission only. But I took him down, took the back, mount, play with him. And like, it is what it is. But I asked to grapple him.
But he like...
He give a shout out, yeah.
Like he said, "Listen, like, yeah, we have a little beef, but like,
well, even I was gonna say,
I respect the guy he's always down to compete, jiu-jitsu, MMA fight. He'll do boxing. He's always down to fight, you know."
And I like Jake. Don't get me wrong, I like Jake. We always were cool with each other, and I know what he's doing. You know, he just backing up his guy. I like it. I respect.
It's professional beef, not personal.
Mm-hmm. No. I like Jake.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. It's not personal.
Yeah, professional. Yeah,
he's a nice guy. I like Jake, and I saw what he's doing. I was talking shit about Nate, and then he kind of backed up.
You saw that? You go, oh yeah, me mauling at Jake Paul.
Even that's a real recognized real, because I'm sure you and him in a lot of rooms, you're the best guy in the room. Like, who's the best grappler in this room? I've heard that about you, and I've heard that about Jake Shields. Both of them. Both of you guys.
Yeah. I like Jake, but I freaking call Chael right away. Hey, Chael, fucking put me and Jake. Look at that shit. He's talking. Let's do it. And then let me get back to you. And then he got back to me. Oh, it's not gonna happen right now. He say he's busy. He's going to Mexico and everything. Let it go, no problem. Fuck it. You don't want to grapple, I'm not going to make you grapple me. I'm not going to be, if you want to do it, let's do it. If you don't.
That's like, I'm going to Mexico. Chael, you want to do an event in Mexico this weekend he's going to be there? And even it's funny, you're hitting Chael about that. Menace hit up Chael not too long ago, but we were trying to make Craig Jones versus Gabby Garcia. But no interest. No interest yet.
No interest, right. That is a crazy fight.
Yo, I hit up Chael and I said, "Hey, I'm here. I'm right here next to Blonde Fighter. She's interested in doing some subs.
Yeah.
Now she's going against your girl Jillian.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, she's doing now. Yeah, she's fighting. I saw her
versus Jillian. What's her last name?
Robertson.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got another guy too fighting. I saw the couple UFC guys fighting, right? I saw the banner. I saw a couple guys like, oh shit, that guy's grappling. A couple UFC guys from now.
And then even this weekend when I was watching those fights, me and Menace talked about it last episode. We were like, obviously Chiesa is a fucking stud, but how did he beat Luque? How could he win that fight? And then obviously the obvious game plan is always going to grapple him. It's like,
yeah, for sure.
This dude grapples with Gilbert all the time, so he's felt that level. You even saw Luque was very calm with Chiesa on his back.
Very, very calm.
No worries at all.
They sent me a couple of videos, because I wasn't going to Brazil. I just had a fight with freaking Wonderboy. It was no reason to bring Luque. He get a fight. He always come to my corner, but I would kind of mess with his camp a little bit if he come in the middle of his camp to my fight, so he didn't come. And I was sending the videos to him. He was sending the videos to me. And I gave a lot of tips to him for that fight. He gave me a lot of things. On the fight week, we gave each other a lot of. I helped him so much of the little details that I see. And that freaking guy don't want to do darts. That was the thing. He didn't want to do darts the whole week. And I had to convince him, hey.
Okay.
Yeah, he was just, no, I'm going to knock that guy out.
Everybody with the darts.
No, but he said, but that guy grapples. I don't want to do it. I said, bro, relax. We're going to do it. Just do it 2 times here. And he said, but you have such a big neck. I said, but he don't. Just relax. Just go a couple times. And that was thing that my coach used to do it. And I hate it because I was warming up. I was ready to fight. Almost like 2 minutes to walk into a fight. My coach, hey, come here. Do 3 arm bars. And I'm like, man, fuck, why? I'm ready. I don't know. Do 3 arm bars. You do 1 triangle, like out of nowhere. And then I hate it, but I always did. But always paid off sometimes. Not every single time, but most of the times I was using that on the fight. And so he don't want to do it. 2 days during the week, he didn't do it. I asked him to do it. He did. At the warm-up, we on the warm-up, getting ready to the fight. And I say, hey, he just won darts. And they say, one, just one. Hey, he won. I say, yeah, good. He hit another one. And I make him hit 2 darts during the warm-up. When they got on the fight, he just a little muscle memory, just do a little bit on the fight. He throw it, and I knew it. I don't think the UFC put a video that I was going crazy. They saw me and Henry and Daniel going crazy. They showed it. But like they have another one. I'm going to try to find one that was 10 seconds before that. I was already, he's over. He's over. He's over. Adjust. Keep adjusting. He's over. Keep adjusting. Get the leg. Freaking get the leg. Get the leg. Adjust it. He's over. And we just boom. He got it. Then we go crazy.
Because like I said, I missed the fight. So Stan sent me that segment where Luque, where Chiesa was on his back, he has his neck. I was like, oh, damn! But I know Luque won, And then afterwards, I was like, oh, Luque was like, took him down. I was like, Chiesa did something, whatever. And then Luque goes, oh, you want to do jiu-jitsu?
You saw how calm he was, and then we worked around that. And his team Brazil too. I mean, I give a little tips. I give a little details to the guy.
He did all the work in Brazil. He didn't come to
full camp in Brazil. He just got a baby born like 3 months, 2 months. So he was in Brazil, and he's planning to come. I think at the end of the year, he's coming, staying a month here, but he just got a baby. It was hard for him to come. Even I want to bring him to my fight, but then when they saw his schedule a fight with a baby, I said, I'm not going to mess with him, so stay there.
I mean, obviously, yeah, he knew the choke. He's done it before, finished fights, but I knew it was somewhat the Gilbert Burns effect in that moment. So you just
a little help.
He finished Tyron with it, right?
What?
He finished Tyron with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley, Nico Price, first time that they fought. He get a couple finishes with the darts. I think he passed Tony Ferguson. He's the most darts finishes in the UFC.
All right, so Gilbert,
darts, yeah.
When you were a fly on the wall or any times you peeked over and you saw Usman and Luque going against each other, how did those rounds go?
Tough because Kamaru is a freaking stud,
For sure.
One thing that he does, if the guy's good on stand-up, he always going to try to stand up with the guy, He's not going to be like, oh, you good on stand-up? I'm going to take you down. I'm going to maul you. He was just like, okay, let's do stand-up, And Kamaru is very, very dynamic, let's put on that. He's very dynamic on his striking. He makes with the takedowns. He makes it with the face. He put you against the cage. He does southpaw. He does orthodox. So he does all that. So he's very. I'm telling you right now, it's never an easy round against Kamaru. No one has an easy round with Kamaru. So for sure, it was a lot of back and forth. And I think they put a couple of clips already. But what happened is last time that they trained was maybe a year and a half ago at least. And both guys got a lot better. And freaking Kamaru just had 2 finishes. And freaking Vicente has how many finishes? Like crazy, a lot of finish, most finish on the
Luque's a little younger too, right? How old's Luque?
Very young, freaking guy young, 29.
Okay. Yeah, so that's
Kamaru.
That's got to be the next one, right?
35, already turning freaking 35. He's 29, that freaking guy.
After Usman versus Colby, it's going to be Vicente, right?
I don't know. He depends. If Kamaru wins, I think so, or looking or Leo.
It's one of those things though where Usman could call the shot. He could say,
he can call the shot.
And whoever he says he wants, he'll get. But I don't think he would call you guys out. I think he'll be like, I have the title. UFC.
He might can give an opportunity, you know.
He might be like, let my friend, let's get some money together.
Yeah, let this guy get the opportunity, you know. And he's doing a good job. He's the guy like that he gonna, if he can pick between Leon and Luque, I think he's gonna pick Luque for sure. And
I think.
But the only thing is,
I would pick Leon all day just because I would much rather hurt somebody I had never trained with that I don't know versus like I kind of like this guy a little bit, you know. It's my, you know.
So give the guy a little money, right? At least even to beat the guy.
I see your angle.
Well, Usman was trying to pick Chiesa.
Yeah, but he was kind of much on that angle too, you know. And then I think the crazy thing can change if Colby wins.
But even
Colby wins, then
I don't think Colby wins, but if Colby wins, then
everything
it's a break in the whole division. Then it's a trilogy. Yeah. It's a big trilogy.
But listen, I love Usman.
Colby gonna get crazy.
I love Usman. He's a good friend of mine. But there is a realm where Colby could win.
For sure. I think Kamaru wins. I do think Kamaru is gonna dominate. But
if I had to bet my house on it, Kamaru wins.
Me too. Yeah.
But there's a realm where Colby, I don't know.
100% Colby has a chance. And
like if Colby won, I wouldn't be like, holy shit, what?
No.
That first fight was a war, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Colby can win. If Colby wins, everything's changed. That guy gonna give. That guy wins and get the mic. He can give a trilogy right away. That's what he's supposed to do. But it's not guaranteed that he's gonna do. Or he can, you know, Jorge, you were talking all that crap. I give an opportunity. And he freaking fight Masvidal. And Kamaru's waiting to get the trilogy, you know, and then the whole division get hold on, and then Luque needs to do one more fight. I need to do maybe 2 more fights. So it all depends on how the fights go down on November 6th.
Oh. That's one thing you gotta hate about fighting. Whereas in jiu-jitsu,
even in PFL, even PFL. PFL as well too, right? If you keep winning, you're gonna become a $1 million champion.
UFC, right? You gotta like say the right things at the right time and post the right posts and
a good manager
and win the right way.
Yeah, and the relationship with the UFC and the lucky and I don't know and the blessings and the relationship and I don't know. It's hard. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay busy, you know. If Leon really doesn't want to fight, I'm going to give the guy right after him, you know. And then that's so we got me, we got Colby, me, Leon. If Leon doesn't want to fight, it's supposed to be the guy there. But that next guy is Luque. I'm not going to fight Luque. Then I will going back. Then he's Wonderboy. I just beat Wonderboy. So it's not going to be Wonderboy. Then I got to go back. The next guy, I think Chiesa or Masvidal is either one. Masvidal already said no, so it might be Chiesa. I might give, I might freaking fight Chiesa. I don't know. We'll see.
Masvidal has that counter effect where he could pick the right opponent, win one fight, and be in title talks or be in,
Yeah, but Burns isn't that guy.
No, he's not going to pick Gilbert.
So,
I think that would be a pay-per-view and everybody makes money.
Sure, I like that.
Fucking
huge Masvidal fan, love him.
Yeah, me too.
Put that if you want to fight Gilbert, put that BMF belt, put it in a box, you can wrap it, put it in the mail, just ship it to Gilbert's house.
I like to be me. It's good to be me. I know my potential, but sometimes it's not good to be me because these guys don't want to fight me, and I'm number two. I'm almost one step that make you fight for the title. If you Wonderboy had beat me, Wonderboy will be next, no doubt about it. He will see down the weight.
Yeah.
So I beat Wonderboy. I'm right there, and nobody wants to fight me. Anyone, nobody. That's crazy, right? It's good to be me, but sometimes it's like, man, I wish I was making that 2 checks next time again.
A curse.
I know.
Gift and a curse.
Yeah, you're at that level, Gilbert. It happens.
Oh, but sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's like, man.
But we'll let you get out of here, Gilbert. We'll let Menace get out of here. But real quick before you go, something I was going to discuss with Menace. Now we have Gilbert, so we'll talk about him. Who's your GOAT, Gilbert? Who's like your best of all time? Because even Menace, I know I've always said Jon Jones. It's changed a little bit lately. So Gilbert, like, who would be the MMA GOAT to you?
Of all time or right now?
Of all time. Because I would think it would be a person in today's time because it's not going to be Fedor or someone like that because they wouldn't beat the guys of today.
Touche.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's make it true. Let's make... before, like, all time, in the prime, and let's make it right now. So just to make it,
Okay.
I think all time will be Anderson Silva. On his prime, he was freaking a beast, and he changed a lot of things in Brazil. And the thing that I like in Anderson more than I like in Jon Jones, it's when they give a guy to Anderson Silva that wasn't a freak, that wasn't
supposed to win.
That guy, he's supposed to win that guy. He don't just go out there like Jon Jones did and do 5 rounds with the guy. If they give a guy to Anderson Silva that he's supposed to win, he freaking embarrassed the guy. That's why I consider Anderson more than I do for Jon Jones.
Do you think, and I think there's something like Jon Jones has been the champion since
forever.
Yeah.
Everybody. You think there's like maybe just like his preparations less and just he's like, this guy, I don't even know who this guy is. Like he's fighting me for my title. Like, okay, and he doesn't prepare and like because Gilbert, that if you're fighting, let's say you're fighting someone you've had your eye on for a long time, your preparation and the way your brain works is so much more efficient and you're on point with everything versus I
am like that.
This guy? I'm fighting this guy?
Yeah.
All right, I'll beat him, but there's not like this I have to beat him. Listen, I got it.
Yeah, I got it. But they did that with Anderson.
I think that's been like that for Jon Jones for some time.
But they did that with Anderson. They give freaking Stephen Bonner, Forrest Griffin, like this guy that wasn't the guy at the time. And he just, when they give, that's why I say it's levels. I know what you're saying about the motivation.
Those guys at the time had the name.
A little threat, but not a crazy threat. A good threat.
I'm not saying their skill. I'm saying they had the name. They had.
Yeah, but a little bit. Forrest was coming from a couple of losses, and he just. But that's the thing. Even with a little lack of motivation, freaking Anderson make those guys bad. Like, wow. And I think Jon Jones don't, but Jon Jones is still out there too. And as of right now, it has to be Jon Jones, shouldn't it?
Jon Jones versus Stipe, I think, is in the works, no?
I don't think
Jon
it's gonna
Jones
happen.
is out apparently. That's even why Menace. You know I'm a Jon Jones. Jon Jones could do whatever he wants, and he was my guy. He's coming. He went down on my list because he's apparently sitting out for a year. I don't know if it's money,
Right,
or whatever, but
money. I don't know if it's money. I think he changed the agent just that.
yeah, like something personal life, whatever.
They said I'll fight. Stipe was gonna go to 1. I saw that, and then then he said I'll fight Jon Jones. So like, all right, I'll make it happen. And
you're trying to say, thank you. And another thing too, Jon Jones is very active when heavyweights are fighting. He say, "Oh, I'm looking to these guys. I can beat these guys." And blah blah blah. Always, oh, I look at that fight. Oh, this guy didn't, He does enough with that freak right now. With that freaking, what's his name? Cyril Gane. He's been quiet about this guy, and that guy can move. That guy is. I think that guy is a threat, and he's been quiet. I don't know. I'm just.
I think Jon beats everyone out there. All those heavyweights. Everyone. Like I do think he is like the GOAT. And that guy, but even I was going to say why my list changed. Khabib is now become that guy, almost like even like on the Muhammad Ali tip of the best.
I love Khabib. I love Khabib too, but the only thing is, for sure, I understand the thing where his dad is not the same. That's that I understand, but I still think he had like 2-3 more years on him, But I understand the thing with his dad, and for sure, I'll never say nothing about it. I do respect the guy and I like the guy. But man, come on, we still had at least 3 good years on you, to freaking clean up and say, hey, thank you, I'm out. But I understand, he's just, I still think he had 2-3 years on him that I'm done. He didn't even defend the title as much,
And even Gilbert probably was his worst matchup. A little bit different weight classes, but Gilbert, again, terrible matchup for him. But even, I was saying on like that Muhammad Ali tip.
I'll come down, yeah.
I've been on Khabib videos lately. Khabib is one of the best ambassadors for this sport.
100%. The best. No, he's not better than him.
Yeah, the best. He's probably the best.
No, he's the best.
We have you here, Gilbert, so I didn't want to be like, you're not the best, Gilbert, but Khabib might be the best ambassador for the sport.
Khabib, he's the best. Never. The only thing that he had was jump from the corner to be freaking Dylan Dennis Clown, but that was the only thing, and we understand why,
It's fighting people, and it's fighting, and a fighter got into a fight with a guy outside, another fighter outside the ring. It wasn't that big of a deal, but
I liked it. The UFC was like, yes, let's just keep playing this video to hype up.
It's crazy, right?
But I was always a huge Khabib fan, but now seeing him in retirement life and seeing how he coaches and seeing how he's in the gym and stuff, I'm like, oh, this guy is amazing. And then seeing what he does with his money and shit.
Yeah, let's change that. I would say Anderson Silva and Khabib.
Okay. Yeah. I would always say Jon Jones. Always Jon Jones. But now I'm like...
You just said Khabib.
Even when I watched... I'm saying I would always say Jon Jones. Now it's Khabib, because even when I went back and kind of watched the fights, he gave that little resume before he retired. Justin Gaethje, Conor, he beat some of the best guys of his era right before he left.
For sure he did. Yeah, for sure he did.
So definitely the best lightweight and one of the best. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up to Menace while we had even Gilbert Burns here. So episode 118, Gilbert, you're the man. We appreciate the time.
Always, guys. Take it easy.
Gilbert, love you, dude.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, Gilbert.
Gilbert, I miss you.
My brother, come to train, bro.
One day. I've been working out.
Oh, he left. I was going to say, Gilbert, Menace might need a tag team partner. Wow. And he might, he'll hook it up. He was going to hook it up for us. So I'm sure he'd hook up Chael and be like, Chael, I got you for a good number, Menace is my partner. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah. It's like, go in there.
We didn't talk about it real quick. New York. Cuomo's gone, finally. But here, the bitch they brought in isn't any better.
But she's only in for like 2 weeks, I heard. Well, how's that work?
It doesn't matter. However long she is, whoever comes in next after her, it's all going to be that same circle. Like
Democrat?
She's the lieutenant governor. You telling me she didn't know what was going on with this fucking guy? She knew. They all seen the reports and everything was going on. They all fucking covered it up. That whole office, they need to go in there. Whoever it would be. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be Joe fucking Biden because he's that guy. Someone needs to go in there and just fucking, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. We're getting rid of everybody. Dennis Bermudez.
That would be a
Dennis
legit.
Bermudez, you want to be mayor?
That would be a legit like.
But here's the thing. That's fantasy land.
Because he's the leader of that whole, right? So
they're not really going to do that. That's,
all the ideas are still the same. And,
but if they could do that.
What's really funny is I was talking to a gentleman at work, and he was saying, like, all the things you instilled, like, bit you in the ass. That's why you're getting fired. Because you made New York like this, and now it's fucking you.
Everything.
I'm not saying it's, like, okay to, like, touch women and shit like that and whatever.
Never okay.
I'm just saying because maybe what you're saying is true. And now it's crushing you. We're like, yeah, you give girls hugs and a kiss on the cheek and rub them on the back. That's what you're saying. And because that's not okay because you made it that way, now you're out of here. If that's the case.
See what he said? He said,
I'm Italian.
It's a real quote. I'm not a pervert. I'm Italian.
That's awesome.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Which I do know a lot of Italians, and I personally get it.
Okay, I've heard that. Greek, Brazilian, Italians are sexualized and like that. What the fuck does that have to do with sexually harassing women? Is he saying that all Italians sexually harass women?
I don't know.
The fuck are you talking about? What an idiot. But we got rid of that guy. We got to get rid of this bitch. And literally, that's not going to happen. But maybe they could put Rich Schaefer up in there.
Wow. That'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing.
Because he is a Democrat, correct?
What happened?
He's the Democratic Party, right?
Yeah. But, Menace, it was good seeing you. What did we miss? We got funny things I didn't talk about, too. I remember I had my threesome I could talk about. Now I got facial hair. But, I had another good one, too, about how I was trying to pick up girls in Target, single moms, and I was using school shopping as, like, my pickup line. I see you have the crayons right there. Where'd you get those from? The big box. I don't need the little box. I need the kids. I need, like, 3 of them. 3 kids.
Wow.
Let's start going. Black belt shit. Black belt
any
shit.
numbers off of it? What?
What'd you say?
Any numbers out of that?
I got a number out of that, yes. And I was telling my little cousin Anthony, I was like, I want to even videotape it. We should get a little lapel mic and just have me go fucking pick up chicks in Target.
Wow, I would love that.
Even if it was dumb, funny shit like on avocados, huh? You make guacamole? Do you put red onion in your guacamole and just ask girls like stupid shit like that and be like, So Tuesday.
Well, I saw this on.
So Tuesday night, you make guacamole. I'll make chips. I heard about a good beach, Siesta Key, I think it is. I've never been, but
wow, wow, it's good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. But
well,
it's
get
another tale for another episode. We'll wrap this one up. Episode 118. Thank you for Gilbert. Thank you for Menace for showing up. I'm glad you turned that frown upside down. I sensed the frown through the phone.
I was,
bro, and 100%. Even that, we've talked about it before. Like, some reason, because we said Khabib got punched once or twice, or maybe this person could beat him, or Conor won a round. People think that we hate Khabib. I've always loved Khabib.
Oh my God, he's
always thought he was funny.
That's for sure.
And I saw the humor in it. Now I recently went down a rabbit hole, and I see he's fucking funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's not what I thought he was, basically. Like, he actually seems like the fucking greatest guy to ever live in the sport of MMA. But big Khabib fan. So next episode, I might have a paprika, whatever the fuck it is, the big hat.
I like that.
Yeah. No more Jon Jones. No more cocaine. No more partying. No more nothing. All right, Menace. Hit him with your...
Well, see you later.